Here's today's In Touch devotion.
Today's scripture reading is John chapter 13, verses 3 through 15. Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he had come forth from God and was going back to God, got up from supper and laid aside his garments, and taking a towel, he girded himself. Then he poured water into the basin, and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel with which he was girded. So he came to Simon Peter. He said to him, "Lord, do you wash my feet?" Jesus answered and said to him, "What I do, you do not realize now, but you will understand hereafter." Peter said to him, "Never shall you wash my feet." Jesus answered him, "If I do not wash you, you have no part with me." Simon Peter said to him, "Lord, then wash not only my feet, but also my hands and my head." Jesus said to him, "He who has bathed needs only to wash his feet, but is completely clean. And you are clean, but not all of you." For he knew the one who was betraying him. For this reason he said, "Not all of you are clean." So when he had washed their feet, and taken his garments, and reclined at the table again, he said to them, "Do you know what I have done to you? You call me teacher and Lord, and you are right, for so I am. If I then, the Lord and the teacher, washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I gave you an example that you also should do as I did to you."
In ancient Israel, sandaled feet got filthy after a day of walking. It was customary for a person entering a home to remove his sandals and clean his feet. Or if the homeowners were wealthy, servants would do the washing. This distasteful but necessary task fell to the worker of lowest position in the household. Imagine the disciples' surprise when the Son of God put himself in the role of a lowly servant and knelt to clean their feet. The need for such a service was great, but not one of them offered to do it. Jesus did more than fill a need. He offered an object lesson explaining, "I gave you an example that you also should do as I did to you." Jesus desires that we be willing to humble ourselves to serve others. He is looking for men and women who will ignore pride, position, and power in order to do whatever must be done, wherever it needs doing, and for whoever requires assistance. Jesus performed this humble act of service the day before his trial and crucifixion. Yes, he washed dirty feet, using the same hands that would be pierced by nails. He took the time to show us that every task God gives us, no matter how lowly, is important to his kingdom.